You're not just nice, you're scared. Think about it for a second. Actually sit with it. You were taught from an early age, be a good girl, be a good boy, be helpful, be agreeable. Don't make a scene, don't be too much, keep the peace, even if it burns you out. And so you did. You got good at it. You learnt to read the room before you even walked into it. You became easy to like, easy to manage, and easy to take advantage of. Let's be real. This isn't some personality trait. It's a trauma response in disguise. You learnt that approval equals safety, but it's not keeping you safe. It's keeping you stuck, exhausted, resentful, invisible. Hey, it's Nadia. In this video, I'm breaking down why you really can't stop people pleasing, what it's doing to your life, and how to finally break the pattern without turning into some cold, boundary-obsessed robot. Let's go. You've heard of fight, flight, and freeze, but there's a fourth trauma response most people don't talk about: fawning. It's the keep everyone happy so I don't get hurt survival strategy. It's not kindness, it's fear disguised as helpfulness. Kindness comes from a full cup. Fawning comes from fear. You're not helping because you want to. You're helping because you're scared of what happens if you don't. Scared of being judged, rejected, misunderstood, abandoned. Here's how it shows up. Agreeing when you actually don't. Your boss suggests something ridiculous, and instead of speaking up, you just nod and go along with it. Over-explaining when you shouldn't have to. Someone asks a simple question, and you spiral into a 5-minute monologue because, God forbid, they think you're rude. Saying yes when every part of your being is screaming no. You're overwhelmed, but that automatic, sure, slips out anyway. Volunteering when you're already drowning. They need help, and before you've even thought about your own capacity, you're already stepping up. Laughing at shit that isn't even funny. Not because it was clever, but because you've been trained to keep the vibe light and make others feel good, even if it costs you. You weren't born a people pleaser. You were taught by chaos, criticism, or conditional love that being easy to love was your safest bet. And now, your brain treats disapproval like danger. So instead of fighting or leaving, you morph, you bend, you overgive. Because deep down, you learnt that peace isn't something you have. It's something you earn by shrinking. Here's what no one tells you. Fawning is fucking expensive. Not in money, in energy, identity, and peace. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you chip away at your self-trust. You start questioning your own judgment. And sure, you might resent others, but the real damage? You start resenting yourself. Because deep down, you know you're abandoning yourself. And that kind of self-betrayal? It's draining as hell. It leaves you anxious, resentful, constantly on edge. People-pleasing feels like keeping the peace, but really, you're just delaying the blow-up. The pressure doesn't go away. It just moves inside you. You're not avoiding drama. You're absorbing it. Quiet resentment. That voice in your head getting louder with every boundary you ignore. Guilt. Guilt when you say no. Guilt when you say yes but don't mean it. Exhaustion. From constantly managing other people's comfort instead of your own. And all of that rooted in this idea that your worth depends on how easy you are to love. Because if your whole life is built around being likable, don't be surprised when the relationships you attract don't actually see you. They're attached to the watered-down version you've been performing, not the real you. So how do you start changing this? First, stop waiting for a meltdown to set boundaries. If you don't speak up when it's small, you'll explode when it's not. A calm no today saves you from a full-blown breakdown tomorrow. Second, say no without the TED Talk. You don't need to justify your needs. You don't need to apologize for having limits. No. No thanks. I can't right now. That's it. Let it feel uncomfortable. That tension, it's just the old pattern fighting for survival. Third, and yeah, this one's gonna sting, you need to stop chasing approval. Start earning your own self-respect instead. The guilt you feel after setting a boundary, that's not proof you fucked up. It's just your conditioning flaring up. It's familiar, but that doesn't make it true. Don't fight it. Don't feed it. Just feel it and let it burn off. You weren't put here to be everyone's favourite. You're here to live fully, unapologetically, and with enough energy left over to actually enjoy your own life. Because the real flex? Peace. Not the kind that depends on someone else's mood. The kind that comes from knowing you've got your own back. Every time. I'll let you in on a secret. You don't need to be liked by everyone. You need to be able to look yourself in the mirror and respect the version of you that showed up. That's the shift. That's the new compass. Not, did I upset them? Did I seem nice enough? Instead, did I honour myself in that moment? Let that guide your decisions. Because being liked by everyone means nothing if you're constantly betraying yourself to get there. Your peace, your time, your energy, they're not up for negotiation anymore. Now ask yourself, what's one thing you've been saying yes to that actually deserves a no? Be honest. Drop it in the comments. Call it out. Name it. That's how you start breaking the cycle. And if this stirred something up inside you, if a part of you feels seen or called out, don't ignore it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it with someone who needs the wake-up call. The people pleasing, it ends right here. See you in the next one.